Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Off Times Reminiscences. Today we're doing Galibot, presumably, or Galibot maybe, and an album which I've heard on one of the black metal channels that puts out albums as they arrive, and usually beforehand. What drew me in, what drew me in about this was the sound of it. But I was also intrigued by the fact it's themed on coal mining, or the history of coal mining in the area these artists come from. So, as many moons ago, I was a coal miner for a number of years, and so I can't say I was intrigued by that prospect, but because I don't understand French, I could look into lyrics and translate them. But in fact, I might do at some point, but I haven't yet. And more to the point, there's only one track from the album available. Now, it's supposed to have dropped by now on their Bandcamp page. It should have dropped some time ago, and it hasn't. So I don't know if there's an issue there. But as soon as it does drop properly, it's on pre-order, but I never buy anything on pre-order. When it drops properly, I shall buy it straight away without any delay. So come on, boys and girls, get it out so I can buy it. Anyway, for the time being, we can revel in this track instead. Let's go. So, as I say, what first drew me in about this this band was just the sound of it. It's very punky sounding in many ways, and as soon as they do sort of the theme of their music is the mining heritage. If you're talking about heritage, they do sound French. Clearly, the cultural influences are strong with this one. It's an absolute rip-roarer of a song, barrels along, there's plenty of melody, and it is pugnacious to say the least. this is if the whole album had been available, this wouldn't have been the track I'd have picked. But I'd have been happy to pick any track from the album, if you like. This track is full of events, lots of things going off, and even though I don't understand the language, and again, I could, if I wanted to, just go, but I'll make the point that on every video, well, not every video, but plenty of times I say I don't read the lyrics on any song unless they are thrust upon me. So it would be against my grain to go and actually find out what the lyrics say here. But as I say, I probably will do, just on the basis of the fact I used to be a miner. So it'd be interesting to see their take on what the mining history of their region brings for them. But excuse me, I don't know if there's between the heritage of something and the sort of the nitty gritty of something. So if any of these songs are attempting to portray what it's like working underground, well, they've got it right with the noise, because it is noisy by and large. It's noisy in areas. Some places are spookily quiet in a mine, but certainly if you're talking about the coalface, it's bloody noisy, and it's gritty, and it's filthy and dirty. And the picture on their Bandcamp page I'm looking at is a bunch of miners. They're all quite old, so I suspect they weren't going down the pit. I could be wrong, but one or two of them look well past the sell-by date as far as working down the mine is concerned, and they certainly haven't been down the pit yet because they're all relatively clean. But the depiction of the artistes with the coal dust around the faces is accurate. Now, it's what everybody came up. No, not everybody. If you worked on a coal face, you came out of the pit black with coal dust. And it was a bugger to get rid of. You got rid of it off your face and your body, but it took forever to get it out your nose and your ears. And like I say, I've said before, you go down, at that age I'll be going on a Friday night into town, and I did look like I was wearing eyeliner, because it takes quite a few days to get rid of the lining of coal dust from underneath your eyelids. Now, where was I? I've lost my train of thought now. But anyway, highly eventful song nonetheless, and for me, enjoyable, which is the main thing. Particularly like vocals on this. It's not very often you get dueling vocals in black metal, and here it works really well. And the more sort of impish vocals, if you want to put it like that, don't remind me of any coal mining legends. They're not as coal mining legends don't tend to have this the antiquity, if you like, of things like tin mines and the like. So whereas if we was in a Cornish tin mine, those impish vocals would certainly evoke the folklore in one of those mines. Doesn't quite have the same resonance for a coal mine, purely because there isn't the same folklore around it, because coal mines, certainly where I work, were far more modern ish. I mean, they're still sort of 70, 80 years old, but you didn't have that same sort of more sort of folkish way of explaining noises and things that went off down a coal mine, and lots of things went off down a coal mine. Lots of things that best left unspoken at times, but yeah. But yes, and there's certainly a story being told. Even if, again, don't understand the lyrics, but you do get the sense that they are telling a tale, which all makes it all the more rewarding in the listening. So there you go. Absolute belter of a song. Full of a sort of a punkiness, whether intended or not. But it's got that arrogance and bravado about it, which very much reminds me of a Friday night in a mining town when they still existed here. If you didn't want to brawl, don't go there. It was chaos back in the day. Anyway, glorious stuff. All I can really say is, Galibot, let me send you some money. I want to spend money with you, but I'm not going to do it until you put the album out proper. So crack on, please. Anyway, clicky bollocks. Catch you all next time. Cheerio.